Just in, Orji Kalu loses phone to thieves in Abuja. Let's see how it happened. You're welcome to the news. Please, you can subscribe to this channel by clicking on the subscribe button and the bell for more updates. The news details. A former governor of Abia State and the current chief whip of the Nigerian Senate, Orji Kalu, has said that some yet to be identified persons have stolen his mobile phone. Kalu was among the senator-elects who received their certificates of return from the Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, on Tuesday at the International Conference Center, Abuja. Kalu stated that a phone containing his 2 lines was stolen by thieves during the event. He made this known in a post on his verified Facebook page. He wrote, This is to notify the general public to beware of any illicit activity involving my cell phone and numbers. During the collection of certificate of return at International Conference Center, Abuja, my cell phone with MTN and Glo lines were stolen by a yet-to-be-identified person or persons. My network providers have been duly informed. Please don't hesitate to provide any useful information, he added. In other news, the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, has accused the Supreme Court of obstructing justice for its detained leader, Kanu. The senator-elect, Orji Kalu, who has claimed that he has lost his phone to some thieves in Abuja, while he was there for a certificate of return from INEC. Now, how will a senator misplace his phone? Are there thieves in the gathering of senator-elects and politicians who are there for their certificate of return? Because there is no way you can actually take your phone and to a gathering where politicians are there and your phone will be stolen and you're tagging it as thieves. Or Orji Kalu is trying to play some games. Now, coming in also, the indigenous people of Biafra has accused the Supreme Court of obstructing justice for its detained leader, Kanu. Recall that the Justice of Abuja Appeal Court on October 13, 2022, unanimously discharged Kanu of all charges brought against him by the federal government of Nigeria. The same court barred the Nigerian government from prosecuting the Biafra agitator in any Nigeria courts. Similarly, Umuahia High Court ordered the federal government of Nigeria to return Kanu to Kenya, where he was reportedly abducted, tortured, and extraordinarily renditioned to Nigeria. Despite the ruling, the federal government of Nigeria has refused to set Kanu free. However, IPOB's Media and Publicity Secretary, Emma Powerful, said the Nigerian government filed an appeal at the Supreme Court against the rulings of the lower courts. Powerful lamented that the Supreme Court was obstructing justice for the IPOB leader. A statement by Powerful reads, The Global Family and Movement of Indigenous People of Biafra, IPOB, under the leadership of Professor Kanu, alerts the public and the international community on the deliberate obstruction of justice by the Supreme Court of Nigeria in the case of Kanu, who is illegally detained in DSS solitary confinement. Nonetheless, the lawless federal government of Nigeria refused to obey their own court orders. Instead, they erroneously went to the Supreme Court to obstruct justice by filing an appeal to their own lower court's ruling. One would have expected the Supreme Court of Nigeria, being a constitutional court, to throw out such erroneous appeal by the lawless federal government of Nigeria for their disobedience to the appeal court orders, or expedite action on the case, bordering on international crime and human rights abuse. Instead, they deliberately decided not to fix a date to hear the appeal before them. It has been over 100 days since their federal government appealed the judgment of their appellate courts, which discharged and acquitted Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Yet the Supreme Court has not fixed a date for the hearing. IPOB and BFNs perceive the Supreme Court justice as colluding with the federal government to delay and deny Kanu justice. Nnamdi Kanu did not commit any crime prosecutable in Nigeria or anywhere internationally. Yet he has been held in solitary confinement by the DSS for over 18 months. The Nigerian government, who is in violation of international law of extradition and disobedience of court orders, is enjoying immunity because Supreme Court justices have decided to trade justice for obedience to the executive arm of the government. Now, the Orji Kalu, who is the senator-elect, has confirmed that some yet-to-be-identified persons have stolen his phone, which contained 2 of his numbers, and is making it known to the public that they should beware of any false informations or any form of collecting money using his phone numbers, that he is not in care of that. And also, he has involved the MTN and the Glo networks to block his numbers. What's your view concerning this? Kindly share your comments in the comment section. Thank you.